Right, hello everybody, just a quick update from me. I've started to regularly stream on Twitch. Now, you know what that means. You know what that means. You go on Twitch right now, type it in. You try and find Natural Red, or just search it. Natural Red, and you click that follow button. Because I do lots of streaming now. Football Manager, it is boss. Also, like the video, subscribe because I'm amazing. Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram, because once again, I am boss, I'm amazing. You know that, I know that. Let's just do the right thing. Right, that's it, let's get back to the video. Me gun. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natural Red, and we're going to be talking about Liverpool's transfer business and should Liverpool buy a midfielder, and if they're not going to buy a midfielder, are Liverpool making a mistake not purchasing one this transfer window? Right, we're back to this conversation we had last season, I think. We had it last, yeah, we did have it last year when all the Euros and so many things were happening in the summer. This summer was just dead. Nothing happened. It was a nice break. Because of the World Cup is going to come to like early start and all that shit. But it'll be interesting to see what Liverpool do now. Let's have a look at the injury table right now before we go to the squad. And let's have a look. We go here. Alright, so this is currently Liverpool's injuries right now. Specifically, we're talking about in midfield position. So, Thiago Alcantara played 45 minutes against Fulham. 50 minutes, whatever it was. And then he felt something. He's thinking, oh, mate, he's serious. And he's going to be out for at least a month. At least missing out at least 7, 8, maybe 9 games. We don't know. A month or two, probably 6 or 8 weeks. It's a thigh injury, but it's a muscular injury. Thiago Alcantara. The thing is with Thiago, man, it's just he's so good, and we don't have anyone who plays near his standards or the way he's a what's the word? He's like a maestro he's a technician. Thiago Alcantara. We've got no one like him in the squad, so it's going to be hard in terms of like, okay, the way we play, we've got to just maybe tweak it. So, Curtis Jones got injured in pre-season, calf shinny heel injury. So Klopp said it's about like growing, he's still growing as a footballer in terms of physicality. Naby illness, again missing away. Oxlade-Chamberlain out for a couple months. Thigh injury is a serious hamstring injury, which is annoying, and that's our midfield. So the midfields we've got right now is Fabinho in the 6, Curtis Jones, Keita, Thiago's injured, Ox is injured, Hendo, Milner, Carvalho, and then obviously Harvey Elliott's here, but he's not classed as a winger. He's not classed as a midfielder, should I say. He's classed as a wing on transfer market, which doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's our options. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and plus, I don't think he's here, Bajcetic. No, he's not here. So he's under. Bajcetic will probably feature in, what do you call the League Cup games probably, because he was fantastic in pre-season as a number 6. Because usually a defender, but because he's so good at, with the ball at his feet, he's a bit taller, he's physically built, but he can play on the half turn. Oh, it's amazing. He's a really good young. So that's our midfield options then. We've been looking at so many, well, not so many. The ones we definitely went after. Right. Tchouaméni, he went to Real Madrid. We definitely went after Tchouaméni. We, what do you call it? Like sneaking up on, not sneaking up on, which is a bad, but like from afar looking at Jude Bellingham. Probably. There's like good links to it. Nico Barella and Mateus Nunes. There's something with it. Although James Pearce said, no, the club's not going to do it. Thing is, when we look at Man City's, we've got 9 midfielders who can play midfield, right? 9. They've got, let's have a look, who can play midfield. So, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pro Cole Palmer. So 7. Right. So they've got 7 compared to our 6, and this is what we're comparing. They've got a bit more quality in their squad depth. We've got more quantity than quality, and this is what I think Liverpool are trying to fade into. So the likes of Milner, Hendo, and Thiago, passing their age, and probably Oxlade-Chamberlain, we're going to cut that gap and saying, right, we've got 6 and 7, like Man City squad being superb quality. So hopefully in a couple years, 2 years time, 3 years time, Fabinho, hopefully Jones rises up to the occasion. Keita, When is he gonna start putting around the games together? Because he's got the quality. Carvalho, Elliott, and hopefully another midfield, which is 6 or 7 players. Now, Liverpool make a mistake. Are they making a mistake this transfer window, not going for one? Because right now, what we've got available right now, who's available to face Crystal Palace? Fabinho, 1. Curtis, 2, 3, 4, and Elliott, 5. And probably Carvalho, 6. So we got 5 or 6. The quality is not there yet. That's the issue. Now, Liverpool are going to sign a midfielder 100%. But is it going to be this transfer window? We've seen it in the past. Even since Klopp and not FSG, but since Michael Edwards was going into the role saying, we won't sign just anyone because we need to compete with Man City. And with competing with Man City, you have to buy quality. You can't just buy any old shit. Like imagine, when we went for Van Dijk, we didn't go for anyone else. Our centre half were subpar. We had Lovren, Matip at that time. Yeah, Matip. Lovren, Matip was there. Gomez was not playing centre half, so it was just them two. Klavan, and we had someone else. Who was it that we had? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? If we didn't go for Virgil van Dijk, we went for someone like Stefan de Vrij, for example, would we be in a position like we are without? Probably not. Same as 2 years ago, we had that injury crisis. We could not get Konate in January, so we bought 2 players, very very short term stopgaps. Imagine we spent Ozan Kabak 15-20 million on him. He failed at Norwich. Well, this is what I'm trying to say. If we want to compete with Man City, we got to buy quality, and that's why we're waiting for Konate. In the short term, it might hamper us, but in the long term, it benefits us. It's always long term. It's always not long term, but it's always not financial stability, but stability in the squad. Thinking, right, quality. Let's get the right person because we don't want anything, and no bad eggs. I'm not saying those players were bad eggs. It's just you want to be 100% assured that they're going to be superb for us. Now, this is where we're going to go. Jude Bellingham is the one. Jude Bellingham is superb. And he'd walk into our midfield 100%. He is sensational. Make no mistake about it. But have they made a pre-agreement with Jude Bellingham for next year? Because Dortmund don't like to sell 2 of their valuable players in the summer. So we've seen it with... Who was Aubameyang, and then he had Sancho, and then he had Haaland. There's probably another player there that can't remember. Those are the type of players. Not type of players, those are the type of transfer we're trying to go for. If it's Matheus Nunes, Nunes, he might be a bloody good player from the Portuguese league. His highlights look alright, but I'm going to absolutely lie to you if I say, I know for a fact he's pretty good. He might be on par with, I don't know, who's Anderson's quality. He might be on par with Curtis Jones. I've got no idea. No fucking idea. But it's people in Liverpool with data analysis and spreadsheets for days. Probably this amount of data. Little small numbers thinking, I think they know what they're doing. But as fans, we would like to panic. And I'm not, I try to think, what's the history of Liverpool Football Club and transfers? We never buy, we've never bought second choice players in the position. So Alisson, where is he? Alisson, we saw him, we had Lloris Karius thinking, right, it has to be a good keeper. Let's go for Alisson. 100% sure that he's the right one. Van Dijk, 100%. Konate. Who else was that reassured? We're only getting him and that's it. No backups. Probably Fabinho in the number 6 with Jordan. Thiago, we didn't want to go anyone else. These assurances. Who else? It's a weird one, Timo Werner, Jota, but we went for Jota. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We went for those type of players and thinking, I think the club, I think they're in a good place, but they will buy a midfielder. But it would make us all feel a bit better. Same as me. But even I'm trying to be laissez-faire about this, thinking, they know what they're doing. They know what to do. But if we do get another big injury in midfield, maybe they're going to say, okay, let's pay 5 or 10, or let's pay that fee for Nunes, or do the club really only want Jude Bellingham? It'll be interesting to see, but it'll be it's fascinating because Even Man City run like this. Like they didn't want second choice striker. They went for Harry Kane. They couldn't get him. They went for Harry Kane. They said, okay, we're not gonna go for him. What's he gonna say? Tottenham not gonna sell to him. Sell to us. All right, we're not gonna go for anyone else. Or maybe Ronaldo. No, we may have dodged a bullet there. No, we've gone for Haaland. Like they only gone for assurance, and they won the league, Man City. They won the league without saying. They didn't buy some other 30 to 40 million striker because they need it. They think, okay, we're not gonna panic. We're gonna trust our squad and say, okay, we might get a striker next year. And that's how Liverpool have been operating for a long time. I think Man City has started to do that as well in terms of like, okay, we want quality and that is it. And that's how I think we're going to do with Jude Bellingham. We're not going to go for any old midfielder and saying the same quality. We want better. And I think that's how Liverpool run their transfer business. But it's not what me saying. I'm just being a messenger. Not a messenger. I don't know. I'm talking too much. Right. We'll be back for the Palace game for that probably live reaction. We'll be back. It'll be Tuesday morning for me. I'm doing that thing. I'm pretty sure. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you later.